What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got some more NHL 19 today and a very dreadful video to do today, and that is because we are talking about my Columbus Blue Jackets. And the Blue Jackets, if you guys have not heard, have gotten into a very bad relationship, which is completely settled now, where apparently the wife walked away with pretty much everything but the shed and a couple shovels or so. So the Blue Jackets got, they're kind of depleted right now, but we still got the shovels, we can still, dig some stuff up and bury ourselves alive. Build our house from the ground up, which Columbus is going to have to do now. But what we're doing today is we're going to see if the Columbus Blue Jackets can make the Stanley Cup playoffs next season after losing the Dzingel, the Duchene, the Panarin, the Bobrovsky, and like every single draft pick we've ever seen in the last year and a half. Thank you, New York Rangers president, for taking it away from us, by the way. But you go and take a look. All of that stuff gone. And somehow the Columbus Blue Jackets still have a spicy 92 overall going into this season. So you know what? We got a chance. So let's go ahead and take a peek at this Columbus Blue Jackets lineup. Fresh and new. Benstrom is not going to be on the first line. It is not that bad. Had to add him to the team. Got that 3-year deal down, boys. Tell you what, the Blue Jackets got some solid players over there in the Swiss League. You never know what could happen here. I got high expectations for Texier too, but I'm just an optimistic Blue Jackets fan. The Texier Benstrom line, oh yeah, that's going to be our third line. That's going to be like the Kucherov, Tyler Johnson line of the past. Remember them boys are playing third line, dropping like point per game stats? Oh yeah, it's going to be the Blue Jackets this year. Yorkstrand's going to break out of it. It's taking him some time. He's going to be 24 next year, but Yorkie, I still got faith in you, pal. We did pick up Gustav Nyquist. You can't look past that for the Blue Jackets. Did lose like half the team, but we did get Gustav Nyquist back. Still have Pierre-Luc Dubois. If Alexander Wenberg can start to break out of it, great defensive player. If you can go out there, start putting some points up for us, do great. I don't think Josh Anderson's dropping 40 goals again, but you know what? We can hope. Or not Josh Anderson, Cam Atkinson. Say Josh Anderson, say Cam Atkinson. It makes a lot of sense, right? But we can hope that happens. I don't think Anderson's going to play in that first. I don't know who's going to play in that first line. Maybe Jenner moves up there. Maybe Anderson does play up there. We'll see what happens. Riley Nash is still on the team. How nice, right? You go look at the defense. We didn't break apart the defense. Not yet. Nobody's offer sheeted Zach Werenski and completely crushed my heart and made me never want to watch hockey again, which is a bonus. That's always nice. So we still have Werenski, still got Jones, still got Nudavara, still got Murray. McQuaid, you are not on the team. I should not have you here. Kukin, you are here. I forgot to take McQuaid off the team. Forgot we even had him. So Kukin and Savard, I think the defense is pretty solid. I mean, they're not going to have Savard in the third line there, but, that's pretty decent there. You take a look at the goaltending. Merzlikins, this is where it's going to be. Merzlikins, I don't know how to say your name yet, buddy. I like to call you Elvis because I can pronounce it right. I'll figure it out, I promise. I'll either be figuring it out because I'll hear you making a lot of shutouts, or I'll be yelling at the TV a whole bunch when you let up a bunch of bad goals. One or the other. We're going to learn that name for you, pal. Hopefully it's the first part, not the second part, though. Korpisalo, the backup. They're going to be splitting time more than likely this year, obviously. 82 overall, 81 overall, so that's going to be kind of interesting to see how they sim up. Lower overall goalies, he is not going to give either one of them a really good overall. I might be a little bit biased hitting up at that 82, but we'll see what happens there. You go, and like I said, though, besides that, we did lose some big-name players, but I can see why the 92 is still there. Still got some solid players. Very optimistic about these Blue Jackets. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to sim up well enough to win a playoff game or even make the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. Anything can happen in this game. Maybe the goalies bust out of it and all of a sudden they blow us away. We already know based on the way EA's goalie statistic things work that they're going to have like a 970 save percentage because they have low overalls. That's how it works in this game. Probably have like a 1.0 goals against average, even though the team gives up like 8 goals a game. But that's okay. That's okay. Good stats for the goalies, right? That way they get paid at least. 3-4 to start the season. 4-4, 500. 500 baseball club. I'm a little bit scared. I'm going to be honest. I think the Blue Jackets top 10 pick this year. But I also, the optimistic side of me wants to look and say, we do have younger players. We got some younger goaltending too. You don't know what they're going to give you. You got to hope for the best. And if the worst happens, I think, you know what, top 10 pick easily for the Blue Jackets. The goaltending struggles. But I think there's a chance. You put a little competition there, get Korpisalo back to how he was a few years ago, get Elvis up there as well, put a little pressure on him, split time. Maybe it's good for the both of them. Little competition never hurt anybody. Get the best out of them both. Blue Jackets make playoffs. Maybe they finish 500. Worst thing that can happen is finish 500 and get like a 14th round or 14th overall pick. But maybe they can make playoffs. That'd be great. Be nice to see. Right now, Blue Jackets look like they want to. 27-16. They are currently a playoff team, but I am talking him up now, and we have lost 2 of the last 3. 3 of the last... Okay, there we go. Pick some wins up right there. Overtime loss. You can't do that. We're going to need a strong March. Right now, we're in a good position, but if we go in a little bit of a losing skid here, we're going to struggle. And there's a loss to the Flyers. Beat the Oilers, beat the Jets, beat the Devils. Big win streak there. We needed that 3-game win streak. Get us in good position here. Still 34 wins isn't going to make us into the playoffs right now. And we're going to need a hot streak. There's 4 out of 5, and then losing 2 in a row, winning 2 in a row. We got to win these last 2. Did we make playoffs? We split the last 2. It's going to be really close. We have about 90, 91 points, maybe 92. Are the Blue Jackets going to make playoffs? Oh, what you think, EA? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah. I can see by the way it's simming so long. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, never mind. See ya. Thanks for playing, boys. Go look at the standings, though. We're going to be a wild card team more than likely, as I kind of expected. 94 points. Yeah, 94 is decent, though. 95 out of the Canes. 101 out of the Flyers. Capitals, Penguins up there. Rangers still couldn't make playoffs with Panarin. That's what you get, Panarin. Just kidding, Panarin. Boston, 116, 103 out of the Lightning, 97 out of the Leafs. It looked like the Sabres were up there. The Canadians as well. Florida couldn't do it. He had bobrovsky, and they still had 81 points. Nashville, 108 points, 95 out of the Blues, 94 out of the Avalanche, and 87 out of the Wild. Go to Pacific. It is Edmonton making playoffs. Beat that Edmonton playoff team. 87 points. I don't want to be in the Pacific. Man, let me in the Pacific. 87 points making playoffs. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's go take a look at the points, though. Let's see how it did. Tubi had 62 points. Very nice season. 58 out of Atkinson. Like I said, he wasn't going to be a goal scorer, and he wasn't. 21. I'd expect a 30-goal season out of Atkinson still. 21, whatever. 8 goals, 46 assists out of Jonesykins. Benstrom, 26 goals and 20 assists. Count me in, pal. He'll be a year older than that, of course, but we are a year behind in NHL 19, of course. Josh Anderson, 46 points, minus 13. No, you can learn how to play some defense, but jeez. 48 points out of Nylander, 35 out of Wenberg, 29 out of Orensky, plus 17 though, great season. Yorkstrand, minus 12. That line didn't do as hot as I'd like to think. They put up points, but they was not very good defensively. It was a bit of a liability. Texie has a minus 9 for him, best plus minus in the line for him. Whatever, that's what you goaltending. I know the stats don't count, but just for a good time. We'll see if 35 and 20 for Merzlikins. And 6 and 10 for Korpisalo. So there's no split in time over here in EAville. It was all Merzlikins all the time. Vesna worthy of numbers, but again, like I said, that low overall, that's what happens. You have a low overall and you get 6 stats in this game. It's playoff time, baby. Let's go. Boston Bruins. Game number 1 is in the books. Lost 4-1. We're going to upset these Bruins, though. There she is. Game number 2 is a 5-2 victory. Going back home, split the series. Beating up on game number 4, Columbus. You gotta win in Columbus. And there she is. Series still tied. Going back to Boston. Boston is gonna give the Blue Jackets a 3-0 victory. Heading home, game 6. Blue Jackets have a chance to upset the President's Trophy winning Boston Bruins. Can they do it? They can in overtime. Oh, yeah. That's a video game right now there because the Blue Jackets beat the Bruins 4 times. That's like 3 years worth of playing the Bruins for the Blue Jackets. That's how you know it's a video game. I love to see it. The young guns coming in hot. It's the Leafs in the second round. What a shocker and a sigh of relief for the Leafs. You're welcome, Toronto. The Blue Jackets are just like this team that keeps on giving. We give all of our players away. We give all of our draft picks away. Last year, we beat Tampa, so nobody had to play them. This year, we beat Boston, so Toronto doesn't have to play them. Now, Toronto can go ahead and walk into the Stanley Cup Finals. You're welcome, Toronto. Just nice people over here in Columbus. Oh, maybe not. Columbus up 2-1 in this series. Lost game 1 in overtime. Besides that, it's been all Columbus so far. There's a loss in game number 4. Going back to Toronto can be a big win if Columbus can pick up the dub in Toronto. They can. 3-2. Going back to Columbus. Game 6. Can they close the door on the Toronto Maple Leafs? They cannot. We're going to a game number 7. Here it is, Columbus. This is it, our chance to make the second round. No Panarin, no Bob, no Dzingel, no Duchene, no draft picks for like the next 7 years. But you know what? Things are looking pretty good right now. Period number 1's complete. It's a goal by Riley Nash. The 4th liner is killing it. Let's get period number 2 out of the way. 2-1 Columbus. It's Marner. It's Yorkstrand. Looks like Marner quit holding out. Well, hold out or got signed, one or the other. Marner's looking like he's going to sign for like 5 years, $5 million a year, boys. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. Judging by the fact he doesn't want to sign an offer sheet unless he thinks that the Leafs are going to match it. So he might as well just go out there and say, you know what? I'll take 3 years, $2 million a year because I want to stay in Toronto. I don't want to sign an offer sheet. You guys won't agree with me. I don't really understand the whole Marner thing, why he just doesn't take the contract already, because clearly he doesn't have the leverage if he wants to stay in Toronto that bad. Oh, well, we'll see what happens here with that case, I guess, right? Marner, Kapanen, Hyman. I did not update the Leafs roster, as you can tell. But the Blue Jackets is looking good, right? 7 minutes left. The Blue Jackets just have to close the door for 5 minutes, and it's going to be a Columbus Blue Jackets Conference Finals appearance. This is going to happen. Marner in the slot. Nothing doing there. 2 minutes left. Your boys just got to play some solid defense here. The goalie's likely... Oh, it's not pulled. 55 seconds left. There's the Blue Jackets victory. Let's go. Blue Jackets Conference Finals. Who needs good players? I've said it for a very long time with the Blue Jackets. I wasn't worried about Duchene leaving. I wasn't worried about Panarin leaving. It was bobrovsky leaving. That was the concern. We was good without those guys, but Merzlikins is killing it right now for the Blue Jackets. It's going to be the Flyers. Oh, the Blue Jackets romp all over the Flyers. We can handle these guys. They haven't beat Columbus in like 7 years, and that ain't even an exaggeration. End it. End it. Oh, I had to talk them up. We're going to get reverse swept. I didn't mean it, Philly. You guys are the best in the world. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Here we go. Game 7. I didn't mean it, Philly. I really didn't mean it. When I said like 7 years, I was talking about like. No, I got nothing. I have nothing to bail myself out of that, Philly. I apologize. 2-0 Philly. I need looking at the goals. Ain't even looking. Blue Jackets coming back. Anderson, let's go. Bring it, Columbus. We just need one. We was up 3-0 in this series. This would be a very Ohio thing to do, though, to go out there, be up 3-0 conference finals, and blow the series. That is what we call OHIO. There's the game tire, though. Let's go, baby. Boone Jenner from the circles. There's another one. Wenberg from the top of the point. Top of the slot. I mean, who we counting? No, let's go. 1 goal lead for the Blue Jackets. Just gotta hold on here. Another game 7 where the Blue Jackets got the 1 goal lead in this 3rd period. Can they hold on to it? We got Voracek all over the place, though. He's just gonna take shots. He's gonna take shots for days. There's Lawton. Lawton from the circles. Not today, though, Lawton. Point shot, Anderson. Anderson, you're not gonna score that high up there. Looking for a redirect, more than likely. There's McDonald. Top the point. Point blank range. Saved by Merzlikins. Claude Giroux, get out of here. You can't get past Elvis, man. You can't do it. Goal. Blue Jackets, we win. Let's go. Conference finals in the books. The Blue Jackets are going to win a Stanley Cup next year. Who would have guessed it? Who would have freaking guessed it? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's the Vegas Golden Knights. History is going to be made. One team's picking up their first ever Stanley Cup victory this year. Blue Jackets losing 2 straight overtimers over there in Vegas. Vegas is a tough place to play, though. You can't sleep on that. Losing game number 4, 3-0. Oh, geez. Wait, winning those Stanley Cup. You see, you get a little excited. That's what happens. I've learned that being a sports fan. The second you feel like you got something in the bag, like, oh, we're going to win this, we're going to do great, that's when they break your heart. At least that's how it works for Columbus teams or Ohio teams. Maybe not everywhere else. So you got to root for losing. We're going to lose this game by like 20. Shea Theodore with the goal. We might actually lose by 20, though, so I shouldn't say that. Atkinson bringing us back. Ryan Reeves, though, insurance goal, and a much-needed insurance goal over there for the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll see if Columbus, though, they got an entire period. It's not their first time being down. We'll see if they can come back here. 2-1. Not a lot doing here. Plenty of shots, though. Getting the shots all over the place. Spreading them out. Definitely the Blue Jackets period here in the 3rd. They just got to find the back of the net if they can, and they can't. It's the Vegas Golden Knights that are going to win the Stanley Cup. But the Blue Jackets making a Stanley Cup Finals next year. I can't even complain. What a happy fan I'd be if that happened. I'll take it. 13-12 in the playoffs, though. How about that? The Columbus Blue Jackets losing to the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Finals in 5 games. We'll take it, though. Goose with 15 points in the playoffs. Decent. Let's see if we brought in any hardware home. I don't think we did. We didn't have enough points for anything, but maybe some defensive hardware. We'll see. Maybe a goaltending hardware. Art Ross going to Ovi. The Norris going to Carlson. And Lady Bing going to Kane. Pedersen with the Memorial. Conn Smythe Fleur. So we couldn't get the Rookie of the Year award still. Vesna, Vasilevsky. Yeah, it looks like we weren't bringing home any of those trophies. Lindsay, Richard. The Ovi Award, that's as we know it. That concludes this video, though, guys. If you want to see another one like this, as always, please do leave your suggestions down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. If you enjoyed the video, though, and you'd like to hit the plus button, the thing that goes up in here, like the little thumbs up thing, that'd be kind of cool, too. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.